Hey, it's Scott, and during the sign of Sagittarius, Christopher, Selena, and myself, we're all talking about various interesting things in the Temple of Witchcraft. And today I'm here to talk about the 12 ministry spirits that are part of the organization's public, magic, and mystery structure. So the Temple of Witchcraft is a ministerial church. We're divided into 12 major areas of service, and each is based on one of the 12 zodiac signs and its archetype as we learn in the seminary school. Each of the 12 ministries is further subdivided into 3 areas. The first is a public area of service to the greater community. The second consists of work primarily for the temple and its members, and I'll get to the third in a second. So, the 12 ministries are overseen by 12 lead ministers, and they're graduates from our seminary who form a council of ministers, and they act as an advisory committee to the temple. They offer organization and structure and an interface with the outer world through their various works, charities, and organizational activities, and they also provide a deeper interface for Temple of Witchcraft initiates. I love working with the ministries in the temple. I am in Sagittarius as a teacher, and I also volunteer in Aries. I also love working with the 12 ministry spirits of the Temple of Witchcraft, and that's the third aspect of the ministries, the mystical service provided to the community, which is often unseen and unheard, but very important through these 12 temple spirits, and that's what I'm here to talk about today. So, how did that come about? Through path working and rituals, and through the lens of 12 archetypes of the zodiac, 12 specific spirits have come through to work with the Temple of Witchcraft and its members. We see them in the magical symbols the temple presents to the world as the ministries, and we as initiates directly interface with those powers, mediating through those ministry spirits through rituals, specifically, but not limited to, the times when the sun or the moon may be in that sign that the spirit represents. You may be already familiar with some of these offerings. For example, the healing offerings from the Virgo ministries, the classes, not just the mystery school provided through the Sagittarius ministries, animal and land stewardship through the Taurus ministries. There's a deeper mystery in these and other ministries that is the spirit of the temple at work and at play. So the ministerial church aspect provides an outlet for our students and ministers to serve the community through the 12 zodiac signs. And the various rituals offer a direct communication through the spirits and potentially for us to go deeper into the magic and mystery that is part of the foundation of the temple. It's neat. So here's a fun invitation as we approach Yule that you can do to connect with the forces of these spirits. And it's called the 13 Days of Yule. So what is the 13 Days of Yule, you may ask? Great question. Here's a thread. So you may already be familiar with the things like the 12 Days of Christmas, either as a winter event or a shopping thing, with prezzies, or as the carol. You might even be familiar with some of the older pagan or heathen traditions that recognize multiple nights during the winter months. Christopher Pensack was inspired and guided to present a 13-day ritual aligned with the solstice and the 12 god forms we work with in the Temple of Witchcraft. These 12 forms or spirits connect with the 12 zodiac signs. Sound familiar? And there are 13 days of recorded rituals available to everyone who would like to use them. They start with the solstice, beginning on Mother's Night, and go through the 12 zodiac signs, thus creating the 13 Days of Yule. So, these recorded visionary rituals are connections to the coming zodiacal months. Simply listening is an act of participating. We all don't have the same spaces. We might be traveling. But you can use the recorded meditations to engage the work. If you can do rituals, you can make them as elaborate or simple as you like, right? Have fun. I'm often traveling during or all around that time that is Yule. So I usually bring a tarot deck with me because I can use it and maybe some of the stones to anchor in the meditations for myself while I'm roving around. Over the years, I've built elaborate altars and changed out the focus points with corresponding resonant pieces, for the 13 days and took fabulous photos and all that sort of stuff. Both have been great, right? However you recognize the 13 days, the meditations are good for bringing you into alignment with the energies of the zodiac through the corresponding images, whether you're using incenses, stones, color, or the tarot, however you do it, I believe that it expands and deepens your Yuletide experience and can bring you into deeper inner work, mediating those forces of the stars to the zodiac signs, the gods, into humanity. So it's a peek into the pleasures of the temple. The power of the witch, right, is to speak and communicate with spirits. You may even get some good insights into your year ahead as you go through those meditations. I know I do when I pull extra cards or oracles at that time. So it sounds good, right? To find out more about the Temple of Witchcraft and our ministries, please visit thetempleofwitchcraft.org. You can use the search bar there to type in 13 Days of Yule, the number 13 Days of Yule. Check out our socials and find out more there. Thank you for watching and have a lovely day.